Here we go, guys. In 3, 2, and a 1. A bingo and a bango. A bingo and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. Oh my gosh, this is looking really, really good. Really good. All right, 1 second. Man, I was doing great. I didn't cough for like 2 hours, 3 hours. And then now as soon as I intro, there's coughs. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go and do this. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. That stuff's boring. Who wants to do that? I know I don't. You know, having to remember all the patterns and having to remember all of the types of divergence, how to remember all the candlesticks. Each one of them has a different name. Man, get out of here. And then you have each of those names for each candlestick. If you have 3 or more, then that creates a certain name of the candlesticks. Get out of here, man. That's too much. Support, resistance, trend lines. Bingo and a bango. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and see what we got on the chats. Let's see here. Going on the list, checking my chats. Where did my chat start? Oh, my chat's not been up. So let's see here. 1 second. I gotta adjust something really quick. Off and on. And then now it should bring it up. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, now it's working. All right, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. So happy you're here. So happy you're here. Let's go ahead and get started. We have, let's see here. This is on the daily time frame. We have H bar at 17.6. We have XRP, keyword XRP, buzzword right now. XRP up 15%. Now, this one was introduced to us yesterday. And I said, oh, wait a minute. No, I think I heard something about possible Coinbase delisting them. And then maybe other sites delisting them due to the SEC and everything else. So I did not do XRP. I was going to, and I was like, no, wait, I think there's bearish news on it. Well, come to find out, you know, there's XRP up 15%. Just know you are going to miss some of these moves, guys. You're going to miss some of these moves. Sometimes the news is going to play out. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes when you hear the news, it already happened. So just kind of let you know, but we missed out on XRP and it's fine. That's fine. We got Dylan in the house. What's up, Dylan? We got Jeffrey in the house. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you greatly. Let's go and look at the hourly time frame. Let's look at the hourly time frame. We have H bar up. So this is telling me that possibly Bitcoin's going up. I don't know, because right now these coins are pegged to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's going up, these coins are also going up. Well, let's find out. Let's go over here. Oh, we got some green. We got some green on the 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame, and we can see that it did go back into our zone. This is our support zone. We can see, you know, throughout the history. Let's come back over here, and we can see that we have, and throughout the entire chart, there's nothing but support resistance levels and zones. Here we have this to where, you know, it's bouncing in here. Then you come over here, you can see it a little bit better defined. And then, you know, we have over here now where we were looking and it got rejected, then just blasted through support, and then breakthrough. This right here, if I was doing a scalp short. Now, I always give you my thought process. I give you my thought process of what I would do in the moment, not after the fact. I mean, anybody can do, no, I would go long. I would go long right here and I would look for a bounce. I mean, anybody can do that. What I do is I give you the thought process in the moment. So in the moment, looking at this run up, no pullbacks, run up, then a slight pullback, then a continuation, and then a blast off, and then going sideways. What I would be looking for personally is too short, you know, because it needs to pull back. There needs to be healthy retracement. This is healthy price action. Price goes up, pulls back about 38, 50%, goes up, pulls back 38, 50%, goes up. This is healthy pullbacks. And then, you know, even so, if it pulled back even more to the 618, the golden pocket, 0.5, 618, then coming up, this is really healthy. This is a healthy movement. Whenever you see price action do this, that's not healthy. That's not sustainable. Because when people do start taking profit and the price starts coming down, well, guess what? Everybody here is going to be seeing that and say, oh man, I'm selling too. I'm high in profit. And then that's when you have a very sharp dump. Easy 50%, 60%, easy. So this is my thought process. Here we have this level. I'm thinking if I was looking at this for a scalp, not a long-term hold, a scalp. And if you don't know the definition of scalp, it is when you're holding it for a few minutes, maybe an hour or two. Intraday is holding it within 24 hours. So I'm looking for just really quick in and out. I would go high leverage, of course, and my first target would be above this level, and I would have hit it. But I don't know if I would have, let's see if I would have done it. Let's go $50. Let's go do the 5 minute. Would I have done it? Man, that's a pretty straight line. Look at that. All right. Would I have done this? This is my level. Came down. It's a pretty steep drop. I would have entered, but I would have had a really tight stop loss in case this was like a fake out. And then my target would have been above this level. So right above this. And then boom, it hit. That's my first target. Now, do I plan on only one target? No, I plan on more. For my short, my target would have been up here, because above these wicks. My next target would have been above this. So about right here. And again, high leverage. I'm just looking for a little move. And then I don't think it'll come down, hopefully not further than this. Not further than this. And again, this is really, really zoomed in. This is a 5 minute time frame. First target would have hit. It would have started coming up. I would have waited, and it comes up here. I get sucked out. That's my thought process. Now, of course, I'm not like any other influencer out there where I only want to be right. No, I can be wrong. Nothing wrong with being wrong. What am I doing? What did I take off? Was I just zooming in? I don't want to take off any of my drawings. That's why. All right. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Now I do have one person. I have one person that leaves me comments almost on every single video. And at first it was like, okay, cool. You know, asking a question, then it's like, well, why are you doing this? And why are you doing that? And why? And maybe I just read it wrong that day, but it just feels like it's like negative comments every single time. Like what? And if you watch my show, you would understand my thought process. Not only that, but whenever I'm doing anything, I'm explaining why. So for somebody to ask me the question after I've explained it, to me, that's kind of like a negative comment. Now, granted, I've left a message for that dude. It's like, dude, come to my live streams. Come to my live streams. And then he's on, and of course, no response so far. But YouTube makes it really difficult to reply to people. So difficult. Before, there used to be a panel where it had comments. So anytime we would get any comments on any video, it would show up here. And then you click on the comments and it'll show each comment for each video. Now that comment section is gone. Worst move YouTube could ever make. Now we have to go into our videos and see, oh, this one had X amount of comments. This one had X amount of comments. Oh, this one had one more comment than it normally does. So click on that one. Then you have to click on the comments and then the comments come up. Worst thing YouTube has ever done. So there's a lot of times where I don't see the comments till several days later. So just kind of give you a heads up. But I try my absolute best to reply to the comments as fast as possible. But YouTube, man, they have made it so hard. Now, back to that dude. I don't know if he stopped watching my videos. He hasn't done another comment. But I basically said on that last one, hey, we got crypto coin mindset in the house. But I basically said on my last video, dude, let me know. Like, I've gotten to the point where I know he goes on a certain stream as a viewer, and I saw that he left a comment. And as soon as he left a comment, I made it, to where I addressed it to him so it lights up. And I said, dude, what time zone are you in? I said, because I would do a live stream in your time zone. If it's 2 a.m, I don't care. 5 a.m, I don't care. And I said, so that you could ask questions, so I could answer it live on air. No response. Here I am, willing to help somebody who obviously needs help, because he's asking questions like on every single little thing. But even though I give the explanation, he's asking these questions. And I am willing. If he's in a different part of the world, I'm willing to be, 2 o'clock in the morning, live stream, let's go. And if this person is watching right now, oh man, I'm gonna mess up his sleep schedule. I'm gonna do it at 4 in. I'm up all the time, brother. I'm up all the time. So just kind of let you know, I'm here for you guys. I'm so dedicated to have you understand my thought process, and I explain my thought process. So when sometimes people ask me a certain question that I've just explained, it's like, okay, let me try to explain a different way. And I say that too on my videos all the time. Well, for my community, I say, if I ever do anything to where I say a word or a phrase or something that it doesn't make sense, let me know so I can make another video to try to explain a different way. Because sometimes I know what I'm talking about, and my explanation to me explains what I'm talking about in my thought process, but it might not make sense to a few. To most, it makes sense. But if you're that few that it doesn't make sense, let me know. That way I can tackle it from another angle, because my goal, like I said, is to make y'all money. And we're gonna make so much money, it's crazy. And I'm gonna start doing more live streams throughout the day. Right now, it's not happening. I'm trying to get my system in place as far as, because I have a lot of things that I'm doing. Just put out there, a lot of things I'm doing. Let's see. Bracket says, "Hope you're doing well, Joe. Hard worker you are." Yeah. I'm man. I do not want y'all to work. I don't want y'all to work. I want y'all. Now, of course, it takes a few cycles. You're not going to do this in one. Let me join this group so I don't have to work again. No. It takes a few cycles. First cycle, you make mistakes. Second cycle, you have money because you learn from those mistakes. Third cycle, man, it's done. You got money. You have houses. You have, land, property, vacation homes. You're enjoying life. Now, if you can do it now, depending, if you don't want to make those mistakes, get into a group, whether it's my group or Army Piper's group, or maybe Alex O Crypto's group. Those I recommend. But just any old group, no. Road Dog has a free group. The other ones I mentioned are paid groups, including mine's a paid group. But like, you want to be in a group and you want to have this alpha given to you. Everybody else, fancy suits, Rolexes, flashing everything all the time. You want to be careful with them. Because, well, the way they made their money is from their groups. I mean, it's really that simple. Really that simple. All right, moving on. Let's see here. You're always up and don't know when you sleep. Yes, it's a mystery. It's a mystery. Yes. Let's see here. Kelly says, come on, look at Popcat. Yes. We will look at Popcat. Hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody is doing good. Let's see here. Kelly says, thanks for the great TA this morning. You got it. You got it. All right. So I believe that is our first and only one. So let's talk more about Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is doing what it does. It came down and it said, nope, just playing, guys. We're faking you out. All the people who are shorting, and I would have shorted. I'm telling you right now, I would have, because I'm thinking it's going to come down way, my end goal is way down here. I would have been stopped out. And that's one thing that's different between me and everybody else is, like, I'll tell you my mistakes. This would have been a loss. 100%. But everybody, look at this. We have support right here. And what we're looking for is, and then they start looking. Oh yeah, forgot. There you go. Now you guys think I know how to trade. I have my indicators. Now you think I don't know how to trade. Now you think I do know how to trade. But then they start looking. Look at this. We have bullish divergence right here, and on the 3-minute time frame and the 7-minute time frame. And I bet you didn't know this, but we have a 7.5-minute time frame. Look at the 7.5 minutes. We're bullish. Wait a minute. You just said we were bearish. I don't understand. So yeah, that's those guys. For me, what's stopping it from coming down to this level? What's stopping it to come down to this level? And then my perfect levels right here. Nothing but buyers. And price came down and then shot straight back up, destroying shorts. And I know for a fact that so many shorts were opened up here. I know for a fact. Now, granted, these YouTubers and these influencers and all these people posting on Twitter and everything else, they're not gonna tell you their mistakes. I will. For me, I don't have anything to sell you. And that's the difference. Like, they have something to sell you, whether it's their ego or their group. I have nothing to sell you. If you want, here's this. Joe, you're selling something. I'm offering this to you. You don't have to do this. You could watch this stuff for free on YouTube. You can ask me questions for free on YouTube. My goal is to make you money regardless of this. Now, granted, do I want you to do this? Yes, of course. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Like, I'm being honest with y'all. Like, who wouldn't want this? I do. But when my I guess sales tactic is show you I know what I'm doing, make you money first, and then say, hey, let me get into this group. Where, man, if y'all, I give y'all like 2% on YouTube. I give my group 98%. I would say 100%, but that's kind of impossible if I give you 2%. But I give my group 98%. Big time. So this is an offer to you. If you want it, great, take it. Learn faster, make money faster, not financial advice, not hopes and dreams or empty promises. If you can't afford that, I got you. Other people, they don't care about you. They care about the memberships. They want to buy another Rolex. They want to buy another Escalade. They want to buy another Cadillac. They want to buy another, or the same thing. They want to buy another, whatever, sports car, whatever. They want to do all that stuff. I don't want to step on your back so I can elevate myself. I want to reach out to the single moms, the single dads, the kids that are fresh out of school, people who don't have, well-paying jobs. They can't afford this. And I know this. That's why I give everything for free. I give my time and I give my knowledge. That's the biggest thing, the knowledge. All my mistakes, all my ups, all my downs, everything. I want to get rich with you guys, not because of you. This helps support the channel. This helps support all the stuff, extra stuff. This money, I invest back into the business. I'm not, just stacking it away. I invest back in the business. I join groups that have research and I give that research to my members. No extra charge, Anyway, man, I talked about my group too much already. Let's see here. David says, who has time for sleep? Oh my gosh. I tell you what, guys, man, in the bull run, last bull cycle, I didn't have my group. I was helping another person with their group and I was literally getting paid peanuts. No, at that time, I don't think I was getting paid yet. I wasn't. And it was ridiculous because I would ask them for money because dude, I'm literally in your group 14 hours a day, 12 hours minimum, average 14, sometimes 16. And I was, dude, I'm literally running this group. And he's like, no, I don't pay anybody. I don't pay anybody. And then finally it was like, okay, stop helping. And he ended up finding out that I had a YouTube channel and then he canceled me from his group. And then later on, he wanted me back because in my opinion, I'm very valuable, especially when it comes to newcomers, somebody who wants to learn. And everybody absolutely loved me. And then, of course, I came back on and now he paid me very, very little. Oh, at the beginning, dude is a many times over millionaire. He was paying me less than a Chinese worker, 7-year-old kid. And, but of course, hopes and dreams and empty promises. And of course, it was a little bit more, but empty dreams, empty promises, more and more and more. I ended up working my way all the way up to the top of the company. The one who was the lead admin, I was his boss. He had to answer to me, and then I would tell the certain person. I'm a very hard worker, very hard worker. And at that time, man, I would sleep 2-3 hours, and then I would do work for like 8-10 hours, and I would sleep 2-3 hours, and then I'd work again because it was so busy. And I am looking forward to that for my group now. And that way I can give you all the information. So that's all I got there. Let's find some gems. Yeah, man, let's find it. Let's go. Let's do it. All right. So Bitcoin, right now it's coming up. Now let me give you my thought process on Bitcoin really quick. I made a video on, what's going on? Did everything just freeze up? What happened? Did the Matrix get me? Right click. Ooh, the Matrix got me in my internet on. The internet's on. Everything looks good. Did the Matrix get me? Ooh, the Matrix got me. All right, so let's do this. This one. All right, guys. So happy you're here. I think I'm losing people. I'm not even gonna look. Today's a good day. Today's a good day. I do get disappointed when I look at my numbers. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do. And it's funny, like I talk to bigger people in the space and they say, yeah, man, like I'm down and out, dude. And they're bigger people. It's like, man, I only had 500 people watching my live stream today. And normally it's like 1,000, 1,500. And just, I'm kind of down and out. And I said, dude, man, 500 people? Shoot, man, I jump around when I get 20 people, I get upset or disappointed when I get like 2, 3. And I said, man, I would love to have more than 20 people. But that's, the stage that you're at, when you first start out, man, 20 people is a lot. Then you start making 100, 200. Well, then now 200 is so-so. And I told him, I said, man, like, pretty much remember your beginnings. Like 500, man, shoot. It's a lot of people. I'm happy when I think the most I've ever had on a regular stream was like 28. I think that's the most. And to me, for the knowledge that I have and the willingness to help, why am I even doing this? Why? Taking an hour out of my, oh man, I'm going down that road. Yeah, I'm gonna stop that. My why is so I can help that one person. That's my why. All right, moving on. If not, I'll continue that road and then I will stop the show because I'll be like, why am I doing this? Like no one's, y'all are here and I appreciate that. And I appreciate it very much. All right, here we go. So here's my scenario. Price action was here yesterday. And I was saying that it would be really nice if we had a pullback in this zone, a run up to this coming down and going up. This would be a FOMO scenario. What do I mean? Well, if you kind of look at all this, it's up, barely retrace, up, barely retrace, up, barely retrace, because we don't know this happened. Barely retrace, up, retrace, and then breakout. Leaving all of this liquidity behind. Doesn't mean that it'll happen. It just means that it's possible. So this is the FOMO scenario. What we don't want is for it to, from here, to go straight up. If it goes straight up, breaking through this like nothing, kind of like this, breaking through this like nothing, then pulling back barely and coming up, well, this is very weak. This is weak when it comes to market structure. And the reason I'm saying that, look at this. Again, we have to zoom out. We have to look at all this. It goes all the way up, keeps on going up, all of this being left behind, pulls back barely, goes up. The reason this is weaker when it comes to the strength of the move is because when it starts falling down, everybody else, man, I bought down here. I'm in profit. Man, I'm in profit. And then it starts coming down. It's like, oh, it's coming down. It's going to dump. Everybody starts selling, causing the dump. And it dumps really hard fast too. So this is weaker as far as the structure goes. Now this is stronger. Why is this stronger? Well, from here, this goes, you know, we had up, so up, so then it goes up to this level, pulls back to here, gets a nice bounce, then goes up, breaking this level. This is stronger. This is what we want to see. This is what I'm always teaching. This is what we want to see. We want to see a nice, healthy pullback. And if you do a fib retracement from here to here, well, let's do it. From here to this top, this would be about a 38% pullback. It's like 34%. Who's counting? But this would be nice for a pullback. This is what I'm talking about. You want about a 38 to 50% pullback on these nice run-ups. Now, ideally, man, this is, in my opinion, the best one. And I made this video for my group earlier, yesterday, I believe. And I think I posted this for my Patreon. If you're not on my Patreon, go to my Patreon, guys. Stop messing around. Go to my Patreon. Joe, you just want us to pay you. No, guys, you're not listening. This is a free area where you can go into. It's Patreon, and it's a free portion. I don't even know if this thing's working right. Oh yeah, it just has my name. Okay. So if there's a free section in Patreon to where I do post at least once a week, and these are videos and audios and thought process and charts or whatever I do that I don't post on YouTube or anywhere else. I don't post it anywhere else. If you're not following me, now if you're a member, if you're a VIP member, you don't need to join the free part because you get the stuff first and then I send it to Patreon. That's stuff that I do send to Patreon for free. So just to let you know, if you're not a VIP member, get this Patreon. I'm gonna make you money. Like I am literally begging to make you money. Literally begging. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Moho says, I'm lurking in the background. Bingo bango. Thank you, Moho. Appreciate you, man. Dylan says, Joe's the best. He is very active and proactive to everything and everybody. Giving absolute go. Thank you, my friend. Available all the time and working for everybody that needs help to make that money. Yep. 100%. 100%. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Sorry. Right now it came down, bounce off of this, coming up. So in order for me to be bullish on this, it needs to break this level. And it's just level by level. That's all it is, level by level. So let's do this. Magnet tool. We're gonna get to the first one. So it needs to break this level. This is a level it needs to break in order for me to be bullish on it. This is the level it needs to break in order for me to be bearish on it. Very simple, easy to understand. There's no, big words or anything. It's literally levels. It breaks that level, find support on it, we're good. And now we have this top area, this zone, for it to break out next. If it continues up, I really want to see this pullback though, because this would be healthy for Bitcoin. And not only Bitcoin, but any coin that you're doing, like you want to see moves that go up and pull back, go up and pull back. When it goes straight up, I don't enter them because I know the chance of it coming down is much higher than going up. Could it go up? Yeah. An extra 20, 40%? Yeah, sure. But we have a higher likelihood of it coming down. So for that reason, I wait. And waiting is very, very important. All right, so this one's dead. That one's taking a siesta. It is going night-night. So let's go ahead and look at some YouTube. Let's look at Popcat. We're also going to look at some of the other coins that we've previously been looking at on the YouTube. So I'll give you a heads up. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. This is your 1 hour of free mentorship. 1 hour free mentorship. This is Popcat. Now, is Popcat the one that I have punished still? I don't remember. I think it is. I think Popcat, everybody was making money in my group. Everybody was making money on this coin. Then I post it and I enter it, and then it turns. I was like, man. And then everybody again is making money. Everybody's again, posting all these charts, posting all the results. And then I go in and look at it and say, all right, fine. I go in again and lose money again. I was like, are you kidding me? This is very volatile, very volatile. And then so I ended up putting it in timeout. I said, nope, you're in timeout. I'm not messing with you. So for this one, we do have an alert set at 0.6571. Set your alert here. We need to see it hit that. And then once it hits that, we want to see the 4-hour candle close above 0.6001. And we want 2 candles because they faked us out before. We want 2 candles. So we've got to wait 8 hours after this. This looks good though. I mean, it looked good here, man. This looks, whew, look at this accumulation. Good Lord. And then boom. And then it needed to find support here. Last option was right here. And it broke through. So this one would have been a good nice setup. If I would have entered this, I would have probably entered right here on this red candle. Oh, wait. Let me think. Hold on. What percentage does this move? From here to here, 20%. Man, what I've entered, 20% move. My alert would have gone off here, so I would have seen it. So, and again, everything that I'm showing you is what I normally do. I don't say, oh, I wouldn't have entered because, and look for reasons. Because if you do that, you're cheating not only yourself, but others. And like y'all are looking to me for guidance, and I don't want to give you, I don't want to cherry pick what I show you. My rules are my rules. And if they play out, great. And if they don't play out, okay, why didn't they play out? What happened? So that's very important. So here I would have had my alert, which would have been set above this wick. And my alert would have gone off. I would have looked at this. Candle body needs to close. In this case, I would like it to close above this level. We do have a stronger level here, so I'll go this level. Knowing that I could bounce here though. All right, so 24, I'm in. Look at all this support. I mean, all this resistance. I'm in. So I enter right here. So let's cancel this. I enter on this red candle right here. Oh wait, so I get alerted. Yeah, I enter right here. And my stop loss, 23%. No. Man, so many. So look at my crosshairs. I'm going underneath these candle bodies and wicks. There's nothing, man, like this area is really hard to put a stop loss. I mean, I really want to put it down here, 22%, even greater here, 30%. And knowing that Popcat moves so violently, I'm going to put it here. 22%. Now, granted, I can easily look to my right, easily, but I'm not, because I would only cheat myself. So I'm not looking at the right. I'm looking at where I'm at right now in the moment and looking to the left, to my left. This is what I'm doing for my trade and how my thought process goes. So whenever you're doing this, if you're not that disciplined to not look at over here, what I would recommend is using the replay button. Use the replay button, click on this, and then come over here to where you would have entered. And that way you don't have any bias on which way it might go. And knowing that this fluctuates a whole bunch, I mean, if I keep on going lower, man, that's 30%. You know what? I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna go 30%. Because I'm pretty sure, now granted, this is all the mindset, all the thinking, all the thought process, even though I know I'm stocked out. This is what sets me apart from everybody else. Like, I give you my true, honest thought process because I have nothing to sell you. I have something to offer you. If you want it, great. If not, okay. But I have nothing to sell you. So if somebody's gonna sell you something, they put on a persona. They put on a, look at me, I'm so nice and polite, and God bless you, and God bless you, and let's pray, and this and that, blah, blah. That's what they do. But if they have nothing to sell you, they're the real person. This is me, true and true. You like me? Great. Don't like me? Okay. Ooh, my feelings got hurt. No, they didn't. If you don't like how I trade, well, let's go back and forth. Let's have an intellectual conversation versus an emotional conversation. I'm about this, not about this. Give you a heads up. Anyway, man, 22%, but I know that if I put my stop loss here underneath all this, I know if I put my stop loss here, the market makers will come to take this little bit and then come down a little bit more just to get my stop loss. I'm sure they'll come down here. Look at my crosshairs over here. They come down here, come down to this area, and they know people have their stop losses here and here. And they'll come and they'll take this area and then shoot up. Take this area and shoot up. So because of that, oh man, I don't want to do 32%. I'm gonna have to do 32%. If I want this trade, and that's why I don't like trading this one. Because this one I have to put a lower stop loss than I would normally put. Now granted, let's say I'm trading $100. I'm only putting in $50 here. I'm only putting $50 here. So my total is 100. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm scaling into the trade. I want to see a bounce, then it breaks this recently created pivot, and then I'll do another $50 because now my thought process, oh, it's working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Let's see here. Thank you, Crypto Coin Mindset. Appreciate you, man. So this would have been my thought process. Oh, man, I'm putting my stop loss on here. Everybody's making money with this coin. Let me see if I can make money. Let's go. So here is the play button. Oh, looking good. Yeah, buddy. That broke the level. I'm in. I'm in 100%. Now, whenever I add to my entry, I normally move up my stop loss. However, I'm not moving it up right now. Now, you would think that, let me save some grace. Let me move up my stop loss really tight. No. Because this area is so close, I still have my stop loss here. Now, let's say I didn't see it for a week and it ended up doing something like this and it broke, it's breaking levels. Then yeah, I was like, oh man, it's way up here now. Let me get my stop loss and move it way up. Now I'm in the positive 20, 30%. But that didn't happen. We're right here. It broke this level. It's showing strength. Hold on. I just realized. How much did it pull back? Before I get too happy, how much did it pull back? So from here to here. Okay, almost 38%. Yeah, I'm in. I am in. All right. So now we're looking at this, and So what I'm always doing is I'm looking at it as if I'm in the moment of the trade. It's curving, it lost the support, it's curving up, it's looking good now. I was getting a little worried. Now, if I'm seeing that the rest of the market isn't doing too hot, and my VIP members can vouch for me on this, if I see that the market is not doing too hot, and I have this stop loss at 32%, you better believe I'm moving it up. I'm moving it up like literally under here, to where now I'm only losing about 10%. But let's say the market is doing fine. Let's say the market is doing fine. But if the market starts dumping, and there's been plenty of times where I make an alert on the phone. I make an alert on Telegram, and I pin the messages, and I say, "Hey guys, the market's not looking too good. Get ready for updates." And then I'll go into the update group and I'll start, pinning, so it's dinging the phones. Let's see here. Ooh. So resistance started coming up again. Looked like it was going to break through resistance. Now, if I were to see this, I'm out. If I were to see this, why? This is our support resistance level. It broke up, came down, rejection, came up again, rejection, breaking this level. Now I am moving up my stop loss so tight that the next candle is gonna stop me out. My VIP members can vouch for me on this. I'm out. Now, let's say I didn't see it. I didn't have an alert. I wasn't watching it. I would get stopped out 30%. But this is why it's important to watch, once a day, check on your charts. If you're not doing alerts, maybe you don't have enough alerts to do. Maybe you have a limitation. But check your charts at least once a day. Here I see this. Oh, nope. I'm stop loss. Stop loss right here. Next candle probably. Yep. Look at that. Oof. Look at that. And I would have lost all of it. All right. So with that being said, this thought process still remains where we have to wait. So I hope you enjoy that, guys. I hope you enjoyed no, we're losing people. Why do we even look? We're losing people with the thought process. What do I do? All right. Let's see here. I want to look at this. It's on YouTube. Okay. What I want to do is I want to go to the markets. I'm actually going to I'm minusing the I'm minus the viewers. That way I don't see it. And then I also have another thing, a meter that shows me the viewers. Hiding that as well. All right. So what I want to do, let's look at Bitcoin dominance. So we drew this trend line. Ooh. Yeah, sleepy. It was on the weekly time frame. We did this point and this point, which led to these beautiful rejections in the weekly. Bitcoin dominance is coming down, so this is good. This is good. The next level that we needed to break is this level, 55%. We needed to break that level. You know what? Let me delete everything. 22 drawings, get out of here. Get out of here. Let's look at it from fresh. On the weekly time frame, I want to look at it from a fresh set of eyes. Look at it from a monthly, just Man, remember this 2021? Everybody was geniuses. Hopefully this was our top at 60. From here to here. See, David says YouTube does kick people off and unsubscribe people. Really? Chris Rice got unsubscribed from his own YouTube channel last year. Yeah, same with me, man. They unlike videos. I've liked it many times. Twitter, X does the same thing. Really? Yeah, so last season I had my YouTube channel. It was a different one. And during the live stream at the very end, it just stopped. It's like, what was going on? And then it said that there's the channel no longer there. And then I reached out to YouTube, and of course I only had I think it was like 1,000 followers at that time. And I was, basically begging YouTube, like, what did I do? Like, I don't even know what I did. And their automatic response is, check the rules or whatever. And then I also tweeted on Twitter at the time. And then I had my followers, 5 people, I think, putting, hey, like, what happened? As far as Twitter goes, I mean, YouTube, they don't care. They don't care. And then 8 months later, after I had another YouTube channel and, paid somebody to help me load, start it back up again. Then 8 months later, YouTube says, here's your channel back. No excuse, no reasoning, no nothing. And I was like, wow, really? Thanks, man. Appreciate you. No, I had 3,000 subscribers on that one. I was like, man. But yeah, they can remove you at any time. I mean, that's the ultimate power right there. Oh, I don't like what you're saying. Removed. Come begging to me. Beg to me, peasant. Come beg to me. Yeah. That's what they do. Why am I here? Because people are here. I tried doing Rumble and all these other ones. One viewer. Get out of here. Not worth my time. Not worth my time. Here we go. So we're looking at this. 39%. Can we get back to 39%? Let's go. I just noticed something. This was just rising, very little, rising. It hasn't had its correction yet. Rising, correction, rising, dump. Now, the reason the dominance was much higher in 2019 and 2021, the reason the dominance was much higher is because there was fewer coins. There was less competition. Now there's a lot of competition. So now a lot of people are getting to all these, especially meme coins. But oh, I almost looked. I tried looking, but it wasn't there. It's a habit. All right, so on the daily, we're creating lower highs, which is good. We don't want to break above this. See here. I noticed that it changes color when it's a long message, but it says, I really like Rumble a lot, but it doesn't have the viewership YouTube does, right? It's great for giving notifications, better than YouTube. With Rumble, you have to rely on people donating. That donated. Oh, let's see. Maybe I should start doing Rumble too. I don't know. It's a lot of work. It really is. Being a content creator, it's a lot of work. So on your next content creator, say thank you, because man, it's a lot of work. Let's see here. Nice retracement coming up, lower high. Looks like it's losing its steam, which is good. If we could just continue breaking our lows, that would be very beneficial to the market. And I think we may start breaking our lows. So let's put this in green, because this is what we want. Nope, wrong one. Green. And these are in red. Come over here. Let's do this in red. So this is what we don't want. All right. This is what I don't want. I don't want to see this. See, Automatic Beat says, sold to the moon. Sold to the moon. Yeah, I think Sol's going to do great just due to all their people trading on Solana network. See here. Biggest payment day he's ever had was on Rumble about a year ago, but he's not done it again since. YouTube pays most of the bills for most creators. Yeah. Yep. Very true. One day I'll get there. One day it'll be a regular check from YouTube. One day. We'll see. All right. So this is what we don't want. This is what we do want. We want it to come down and not up. One thing I do want to check as well. Of course, y'all know my theory on total 2, total 3. I don't care about this. This was my analogy. When it rains, I wanted to know if it's going to rain in my neighborhood, not my state. That's what this tells us. But with that being said, one of my buddies, he actually did something, and I liked what his thought process was. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll do this before we go. Let's go ahead and delete everything. Get out of here, 8 drawings. Let's go to a weekly so we have more. And then I also want to put this, you can't see it, my camera. So I want to put this to logarithmic. So I'm in logarithmic. And then what I want to do is I want to look at total. Because with logarithmic, it does it in percentages. It doesn't do it in money amount, price amount. What I want to do is I want to draw out some levels, like kind of like how I did with Bitcoin. So we're going to go to our Ray tool, make sure our magnet tool is on. We're going to go from the wick and to this wick. So I would, oof, man, can you imagine 9 trillion? For me personally, I want to see 5 trillion in the cards. I would love to see 7 trillion for the market cap for total for the crypto. But can you imagine us doing a 9 or 10 trillion dollars? What? And so let's say November of this year, $12 trillion. Okay, calm down. Let's calm down now. Let's go from here to here. Like how this looks, giving us the same results. Let's go from boring. But let's go from here. Okay, this is more reasonable. But it did November. 6 trillion. Here we go. I'm thinking anywhere between 5 trillion and 7 trillion. I would like to see 7 trillion, but this may be the one that we're looking at. Jesus on Rumble, is that a dating site? Mark, love you, Mark. I think this is our ticket right here. So let's get rid of this one. So November, let's go ahead and label this out. November. Now, granted, I don't think he did this, but you know, I saw him do this. Like, hey, you know, I've done that with my. Let's go November. What if Alt V? And I was like, you know, let me do that with total. And then we'll do this in, we'll do this celebration. So a 2x. I would really like that. Man, that would be great. That would be great. All right, guys, well, that's it for me. That's the show. I do thank you very much. You guys are the best. I love you guys very much. Hopefully we can get more viewers. That's always the goal, more viewers. And that way I don't get all sad when I look, and I don't even have it right now, but when I look over there and I see I got that many viewers, come on. But I'm very happy for each one that I have. Very, very happy. I want more. I want more and more. I want to help people. Like it's very, I want to help people make money for sure, but I want to help people not get bamboozled. If I could help just one person not get bamboozled by these people with flashy cars and jewelry and everything else, and you know, they're always right no matter what they say, because they say it either go up or down, and then when it goes up, you see, guys, I told you it's gonna go up, join my group, blah blah blah. If it goes down, you see, guys, I told you this was a warning, join my group, blah blah. They double talk, every single one of them. For me, if I say it may go up, may go down, and it goes up, okay, this was the higher probability, but it could have come down. That's the difference between me and everybody else that has, you know, a paid group, in my opinion. Not everybody else, but most people. All right, that's all I got. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, let's make this money. Take care. Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long. On average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're going to make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money.